Welcome back to the cryptowrld channel, everyone. My name is Josh, and right now we are seeing a breakout in the daily Bitcoin MACD, and the Bitcoin price is also forming a brand new chart pattern that we need to be paying attention to. So I'll be talking about that in just a moment, but first let's take a quick look at the 2-hour Bitcoin charts, just to give you a quick update on that bullish flag that I talked about in yesterday's Bitcoin update. And obviously the Bitcoin price has broken out to the upside here, and in fact we're around halfway between the breakout and the technical price target, which is sitting at around 43,500. But one thing to keep in mind is over here on the 2-hour Bitcoin RSI, we're currently getting close to overbought territories, and the last time that happened was around 1 day ago, which led into this short-term call-off that lasted for less than a day, because once again, we're still only talking about the 2-hour chart. But when you zoom out to the 4-hour Bitcoin chart, right now, Bitcoin is forming a bullish W pattern, but we have not seen a confirmed breakout just yet. Before the technical price target for this pattern comes into play, we need to break above around 42,500. And of course, we need to see some confirmation, like an increase in volume as we're breaking through that level, or simply some candle closes can also act as confirmation for a breakout to the upside. And also, we can use a possible retest if we come back down and flip that previous level of resistance into new support. That can also act as confirmation, but we don't have to see all three of those confirmation methods. Really, just one can be enough, but the more confirmation, the better. And if the Bitcoin price can confirm a breakout above that level of resistance that I just mentioned, the technical price target for this W pattern is coming in at around 48,500. And now taking a quick look at the 12-hour Bitcoin chart, and what we are seeing right here is all three of these indicators are now pointing in the bullish direction. So it was only just yesterday that we saw the 12-hour parabolic stop and reverse indicator flip into the green, but over the past few days, both the Bitcoin MACD and the Bitcoin RSI on the 12-hour charts have been trending to the upside already. So based on all three of these indicators on the 12-hour Bitcoin chart, we are simply looking bullish on the 12-hour chart. And zooming out to the daily Bitcoin chart, we have just seen a slight breakout in the daily MACD. And of course, this breakout is in the histogram, showing that we are finally starting to see a little bit more bullish momentum kick in here. But we still have a lot more work to do in terms of bullish momentum before we can expect a lot more bullish price action. Because as I've been saying for a while now on the channel, any bullish price action that we see below around 45 to 46,000 is simply shorter term bullish price action that usually lasts for around 1 to 2 weeks or so. So even though we're starting to see a breakout in the daily MACD, we have still not seen a breakout in the daily RSI, or more importantly, the price action. So that $45,000 to $46,000 level of resistance is definitely still the level to watch on the daily chart in determining a possible larger bullish move, because until then, like I said, these bullish moves are only in the shorter term. And if the Bitcoin price can meet these bullish requirements on the daily time frame, breaking above 45 to 46,000 out of this price range, then over here on the 3-day Bitcoin chart, these 3-day price oscillators are already set up ready to go. In early February, we saw our first bullish cross in the 3-day Bitcoin MACD that we have seen since the beginning of October. But if you're looking at the last couple bullish crosses in the 3-day Bitcoin MACD, where the MACD itself was in negative territory, so in the lower half of this indicator, while the 3-day Bitcoin RSI was getting very close to oversold territories and starting a new uptrend again, both of those previous examples turned out to be amazing buying opportunities. But I want to make it clear that that is not financial advice. I'm simply just telling you what has actually happened throughout Bitcoin's history and what is the most likely scenario moving forward. And even if you're looking at some important Bitcoin on-chain metrics, like the percent of Bitcoin's supply that was last active over 1 year ago, and right now this on-chain metric is approaching a brand new all-time high. The only other time where this on-chain metric has been higher than what it is right now was back in around August, September, and October 2020, just before a massive move back to the upside in the Bitcoin price. And out of years worth of Bitcoin price history, if you're taking a look at the few times where this on-chain metric has skyrocketed back to the upside, similar to what we are seeing right now, that was at the end of the 2014 bear market. We also saw this happen again at the end of the 2018 bear market and throughout late 2019 and early 2020. Now, it is important to mention that there is always going to be a risk of possible bearish price action. So it's just a question of how much risk do we have at these prices versus potential reward. And what many years worth of Bitcoin price history tells us is that the best risk to reward ratios come after we see a massive spike in this on-chain metric, at least when you compare it to the room back to the upside in all of these scenarios out of years worth of Bitcoin price history. So this is literally just the same thing repeating over and over again. This is certainly not new to Bitcoin. Anytime we experience a more boring time period in the market, it doesn't even have to be a bear market like 2018. It could be a market like late 2019 and early 2020, and I wouldn't really consider that as a major bear market. Instead, if anything, it was more of a sideways market for most of that time period, similar to what we have seen over the past 1 year approximately. And even during that time period in 2019, we saw an initial drop in this on-chain metric, like what we saw in the first half of 2021. And then when the best buying opportunities came around in late 2019 and early 2020, this on-chain metric was playing out a major move back to the upside, revealing the best buying opportunities. And once again, that is pretty much exactly what we are seeing right now. But of course, that is not financial advice. I'm just telling you what has actually happened throughout years worth of Bitcoin price history. Anyway, if you found this video useful or simply enjoyed it, please make sure to leave a like down below. And if you're new to the channel, you might as well subscribe with notifications turned on for more updates just like this every single day. And of course, it is completely for free to do that. And before we click off, if you want to make more money in crypto, whether or not prices are going up or down, these two videos popping up right here are definitely for you because they can help you make that happen. But anyway, that is it for this update. I really hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next video.